Hey guys, Matthew Hamill here, and thanks for checking out the video today. I've been kind of hanging around the house, just lounging, and I was trying to think of something that I could share with you that would really help, my friends in the network marketing and home-based business industry. And two concepts that I came up with today are some pretty basic ones, but they've really been a huge help in the success of my business. And the first one that I wanted to talk about, well, hold on. Before we get into that, I need to lay some foundation for these two things, and I think the foundation that should be laid for the rest of your network marketing career, and it's this, okay? Network marketing is based on two concepts, okay? Networking, obviously. Marketing, you'd think it'd be obvious. Well, unfortunately, most people in network marketing focus strictly on the networking side, which is fine, and they really don't do any marketing. And unfortunately, a lot of people actually do some things that they think is marketing, and it's actually not. It's pretty, borderline harassment, if you will. So what you need to understand is that when it comes to marketing your business, your opportunity, your products, your services, whatever it is, whatever you're marketing, okay, you need to understand that you have to know who your target market is. That's really the first question that you need to ask yourself. Somebody just drove by right now. The first question you need to ask yourself, once you start thinking about who you're going to talk to, about your business. Now, I wasn't really comfortable with the whole friends and family thing. I never have been, never. When it was first introduced to me, this industry, that was my training, that was my assignment. Go through everybody in my phone, call them and pitch them. Never felt comfortable. But I did, because I thought, hey, if I have a good opportunity, I want my family to know about it. I want my friends to know about it. And first time I tried it, nothing happened. Nothing worked. Nobody returned my calls. Who is pulling up in front of my house? Nobody was returning my calls, returning my emails, none of that stuff. And it really just didn't work. And there's probably a few reasons why it didn't work, but the main one was that I wasn't going after a targeted audience, okay? I wasn't going after people that were already either buying what I had to offer or who were researching what I had to offer. So now that we have the foundation laid and you understand that you have to know who your target market is, know who the people are that you're going to talk to, know who the people are that are already buying your products, your services, or are already on Google, looking for work from home or home-based business, opportunities. These are your target market. And of course, other network marketers. That's a huge one. I'll save that for another video. But now that we have that foundation laid, the two methods that I want to share with you today are pretty stinking simple and pretty stinking effective. And the first one is drop cards. I don't know if you've ever seen a drop card, but they're these little cards. Well, they're not little. They're like business side cards or business card size. And they fold up and they look like a $100 bill. And on the inside, you can put a cool little headline in there like, if you didn't make $10,000 last month, that's your business. If you want to learn how to make $10,000 next month and every single month, that's my business. Call me, Matthew Hamill, blah, 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 phone or email, whatever. Okay, that's what you put inside these drop cards. Stuff like that. And there's two ways you can distribute these things. The first way is to kind of just throw them in public. Throw them in some crowded places and kind of watch what happens. It's actually pretty funny watching people scramble over these cards because they think there's $100 bills blown around the ground. Now, most people aren't going to go for it. They're not going to call you. They're not going to email you. They're not even going to keep the card, which is fine. Who cares? This is a marketing tactic, and it's very similar to the one that's used with Google and Facebook pay-per-click ads. Your ads are up, just like your drop card. Your drop card's out there, sitting there, and people are picking it up. Now, the ones that call you, the ones that are going to keep the card, the ones that are going to email you, that are going to respond to you, those are part of your target market. This would be the same with a pay-per-click ad. People that are clicking on your ad are obviously in your target market, or at least they're close to it. Now, the people that are going to pick it up and call you and email you, reach out to you, great. Build that relationship with them, build rapport with them, establish yourself as a leader in the industry and as an expert. Not just so much a leader, but more of an expert in the industry. Well, I guess by default that would make you a leader, but really showcase your skills. Show what you can do for them once you build that relationship. Because that's what it's all about. It's not about the business. It's not about the comp plan. It's not about your product or your services. What can you do for that person? You know, these people have problems. They don't need another juice, another vitamin. They don't need, a legal, the legal service plan is actually pretty cool. But they don't necessarily need that stuff. What they need, for the most part, more money, more time freedom with their family, the ability to travel, the ability to fire their boss. That's stuff that they're looking for. So if you can help them do that, you're going to build awesome relationships and build a huge downline. But that's besides the point. So back to the drop cards. You build relationships with the people that call you, that reach out to you, okay? The rest of the people, this is a beautiful thing. Most of the time, 99% of the time, they're going to take that drop card, read it, say, oh, this guy's crazy. There's no way in hell you can do that. And they're going to throw the card back on the ground. That doesn't hurt you. Now the card's back on the ground, still looking like a $100 bill, and still getting picked up by people all day long. Now, that's one way you can use the drop cards. The second way you can use the drop cards is a little more targeted. Remember, we were talking about your target market. And, you guys are all familiar with Borders and, what's the other one? Barnes & Noble, okay? Borders and Barnes & Noble, or any bookstore that's in your area. Now, what you can do is you can take these cards and put them in some of the books that are sold at Barnes & Noble and Borders. Now, the industry standard, or the standard readings for people who are looking to start a home-based business, looking to work from home, looking to fire their boss, looking for time freedom with family, so on and so on. The standard books are going to be Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and this may not be a standard, but it's actually one of my new favorites right now, The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss, okay? Now, these are targeted books. People that are buying books like these in this category are part of your target market. They're people that you're looking for. They're people that you want to talk to. They're people that you want to network with. These are people that you want to build relationships with, okay? The people that are buying these books, these are people you want on your team, okay? They're looking for something to get out of the rat race. That's what they're looking for. So you take the drop card, you slide it in the book, they buy it, they bring it home. Holy crap, $100, wait, no, it's not a $100 bill, it's a drop card. This guy's information. And it's really, really cool because when they're reading the book, or at least going through it, they're already in the mindset of, okay, I gotta get out of my job. I've gotta make more money. I miss my family. I need to spend more time with my family. Their mindset is already ready when they're going through that book. So when they see your drop card, they're gonna call you. They're gonna reach out to you. And if you got a good headline, they're gonna do that more often than not. Now, I don't know offhand where it's at, but in Rich Dad Poor Dad's, or Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad, there's a spot that talks about network marketing. And he really praises network marketing and looks at it as a viable business model. And he goes into a pretty decent description about it, how it works. And that would be a prime piece of real estate for you to put that drop card right there where Robert's talking about network marketing. Pretty smart, huh? Now, the second thing that it's another offline method. Like I said, I'm an internet marketing guy. That's primarily what I do, but these offline methods are just phenomenal for generating face-to-face or phone-to-phone relationships. Now, the second method is meetups. Now, if you've never been in the website meetup.com, go to the website meetup.com, create your free account, and start looking at the groups in your area. Now, what this is, if you're not familiar with the Mixer, a Mixer it's kind of a party, it's a social event, social gathering, but these are like-minded individuals that come together for the sole purpose of networking. That's it. That's what a Mixer is. Well, at meetup.com, they do the same thing. And what you can do is you can actually go to some of these groups, go to some of these meetings and mingle and network with other like-minded individuals, other, small business owners, other network marketers, affiliate marketers, internet marketers, go and network. I mean, because one of two things can either happen. You can either, one of three things. Walk away with no contacts, which I highly doubt it. If you're good at networking, if you know how to talk to people, and if you have something of value to offer them, it's all about knowledge, folks. All about knowledge. You gotta have something to offer people. If you can do that, you're either going to build joint venture relationships with people. So you're going to go into business with people, in a joint venture, and kind of do your own little thing, or you're going to build relationships with people and bring them into your organization. Okay. Now, these groups are amazing for positioning yourself as an expert. When I do these groups, I show up, I'm the internet marketing guy. Okay. Now, I do local and mobile marketing on the side of my primary business. And I get to connect with people that A, need marketing, or B, are already marketers and they're looking for something to market. They're looking for a product, they're looking for a service. Okay. So meetup.com, meetup, meetup.com. Check it out. Get your free account. Check out the local meetings in your area. You can even host the meeting if you want to. And that's one way you can position yourself as the expert. Host a meeting. Throw one at your house. Or find some space where, I don't know, the banquet room at a restaurant. Normally you can get those for pretty cheap, if not free, if they're not being used. But set up a mixer, set up meetings, start networking with like-minded individuals. Because remember, it's all about targeted marketing and finding your target market, knowing who your target market is, and going after them and building relationships with them and networking with them. So that's all I have for you guys today. And, I'm going to have some more videos coming soon. So please stay tuned and we'll talk soon.